guys, we are now on another coast. We are at Universal Studios Hollywood for the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights 2025. You already know the drill. We're gonna go through the houses. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Let's just do it. Okay, our first house tonight is Scarecrow, music by Slash. This is the Slash house this year. This light is so bright you can't even see it. But yes, Scarecrow. So we just got at a Scarecrow.
It's cute.
Dummies.
I like it.
Oh yeah, Tiffany's a big, are they real or are they a mannequin?
That's my biggest fear. Is it a person or is it a mannequin?
It's very similar to all the Scarecrow mazes in the past, very similar to the Scarecrow maze in Vegas actually, but I do love that it still ends with our crow, our big crow daddy.
Crow daddy!
Love him. The music is good too.
Oh yeah, that's the big difference is this is the Slash house this year. Usually it's Universal Monsters. We don't have a Monsters this year. It's the first time in 6 years that we don't have a Universal Monster house. So Slash did this Scarecrow house, and I think it's the first one that actually has vocals to it as well. That's our first house. Yay. Good start. We ran into Art. Oh, you're so too close. You look good. Time for Jason Universe.
You're doomed. You're all doomed. You're doomed if you stay here.
Is that an animatronic? It is not.
Just watched.
United Crystal Lake.
That was sick.
You're all doomed.
Oh. All right, we just got out of Jason Universe. Honestly, I mean, they haven't gone, but I liked it here more than I did Orlando.
Okay.
I think the kills were more creative. There were probably the same amount of Jasons. In Orlando, there are Jasons everywhere. Here, there's also Jasons everywhere, but the kills were very creative. We all gasped so hard at the bow and arrow kill.
It was so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Did you guys see that? Like,
amazing.
Jason like pulled an arrow and then shot a girl.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It was hilarious, amazing,
I also
wonderful.
like seeing all the different different iterations of the Jason
Yeah.
face over the years of the franchise. That was cool.
It is
Yeah.
Jason Universe.
I love that.
On to the next. Next up, you know what it is. Five Nights at Freddy's. These lights are crazy. It looks so good. See here, the line actually is in front of it, so you can take pictures of it. In Orlando, you cannot. Here we go.
Let's introduce you to the stars of the show. Let's introduce you to the stars of the show. Welcome to Freddy's. Let's introduce you.
Kind of smells like pizza. We just got out of, I think, everyone's most anticipated house,
Yeah,
probably.
I was
5
excited.
Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, having done Orlando's, it is an exact replica. There are some minor differences. I think we noticed at the very front room, only Freddy Fazbear was
Yeah,
there.
They don't have the entire crew.
They don't have
on
Chica or
stage.
Bonnie. Hopefully we'll be getting
Yeah.
them. But I did think the entire house was brighter and a bit larger than it was in Orlando.
Felt big.
But the Foxy worked. He came at me. I don't know if he came at you.
He came at me.
Yeah.
He came at me.
Cupcake was coming at me. Who else did we see?
Chica.
Oh my God. Glitch Trap. Spring Trap.
Oh, Spring
Oh,
Trap.
yeah.
Trap.
Yeah.
Spring
Oh my
Trap.
gosh.
Spring Trap Bonnie.
And the thing about the house here in Hollywood is it smelled like pizza.
Smelled like
so
it,
cool.
it was delicious.
A very
I really
strong.
felt like I was in like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza place
Yes.
type of situation. It was pretty dope.
It was a very strong smell of pizza, and we did not have that in Orlando. So kudos to Hollywood. As long as we get Chica and Bonnie, I think Hollywood would take the house. Even though it's almost a replica, I think all the effects are just working better here in Hollywood. I think we have the better Freddy Fazbears. And also you can take pictures of the outside while in the line.
Yes.
In Orlando, it's part of the house, so you can't take a picture of it.
interesting.
So that is nice too.
We must set the captives free. Free God. And you think now we'll make them all pay for this. Now we'll make them all pay for their sins. And no
And our last house on the lower lot, WWE, the Wyatt 6.
It stinks. Real bad.
It's a smelly house.
Smelly.
I think it's hard to follow if you don't understand what's happening. I got the lore kind of in Orlando between all the different members, like the pig, the rabbit. I do think I like the Orlando house better. I think there are better scares for it, but I don't necessarily dislike this house. It was just very wet and very smelly.
Yes.
We'll see if Terrifier is as wet as smelly, but this one takes the cake so far. We are now heading through Potter to the parking garage so we can do Terrifier and Poltergeist. Oh, Art the Clown is here, greeting people as they make their way. Look at him. Oh, excuse me. It is time. Poltergeist.
Was over these things, and it was strong enough to push you home into this world and take you down.
Okay, we just got out of Poltergeist. So fun! Very similar to when they did it before, but it's like...
Except the room of my nightmares happened in Poltergeist, and they did not do that the first time. They got me good in that maze.
Which made it better.
All the bodies, all the graves at the end, they're mostly real scare actors and not puppets.
They used to be like dummies, and they really got me because I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this before, and they came at me.
And it's not like one or two, it's like almost all of them.
I mean, they saw, like, it's a classic movie, a classic maze. We loved we hit all the spots we were supposed to hit. I think they added more the clown this time,
which was cool.
we do love. 10 out of 10, I enjoyed it.
My fave so far.
Okay, time for Terrifier. Let's see how it compares here. There is a sign that says, "You will get wet."
Something really bad is gonna happen tonight.
so good.
Hey, you're not supposed to be. Okay, dude. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me when I'm on my break. Hey, you're not supposed to be. Okay, dude. How many times? Hey, you're not supposed to be. Okay, dude. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me. Hey, you're not supposed to be. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't freaking try to scare me. Hey, you're not supposed to be. How many times do I have to
So we just got out of the Terrifier house. Tiffany was ready. She was ready for the wetness. How do you feel?
I feel good now that I had protection. I could enjoy the water because
I will say there's no like big finale wet ending like Orlando, but you do get sprayed throughout the entirety of the maze.
It's just overall moist.
So yeah, it's a moist maze. I like both mazes in Orlando and in Hollywood. I think Art is just a silly, funny guy.
That's fun.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite moments?
Christmas!
Oh my god.
Christmas moment. I got soaked from the first like body split scene.
Oh yeah, that scene. I can't believe they put that scene in a maze, like from the first movie. Like, but it was great. It was actually great.
10 out of 10. And the smells weren't as bad as we thought, so that's a plus.
It was pretty bad.
There was definitely the bathroom poop room,
There were good smells and bad smells though.
but it wasn't as bad as it could have
It
been.
could have been worse.
I forgot to also mention one of my favorite scares from the Terrifier house, or Little Axe, is they have an Art the Clown that's acting like one of the employees in the mazes to like move you through the house. But then he lifts his hood and it's actually an Art the Clown, which is brilliant. Okay, time for Terror Tram this year. It is Blumhouse.
Nothing burns like the cold. Nothing burns like the cold. Nothing. You want to see a magic trick? He's got your baby. 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 Don't you dare!
Not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
You're a little late to the party, Cupcake Meat. Let's get this party started. I'm not sure you fully realize your predicament. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way. You die. I've run the simulation 1,000 times and it always ends the same way.
All right, so we just got off the Terror Tram. It featured pretty much a celebration of all of Blumhouse because I guess it's the 15th anniversary. Started off with Black Phone 2. They had the grab around like ice skates, which is pretty dope. Then we moved into Exorcist Believer. I thought we retconned that movie, but I guess there's all the costumes left from the house. So it was fine. It was like going through that house again. They had all the little demons and the body and the blood. And then we went into Insidious. That was even fun. They painted all the doors red. Again, they probably had the costumes from last year, so why not? And then the Purge, obviously, in the War of the Worlds scare zone. Because Purge just makes sense there. And then finally went into the Blumhouse. It's like a combination of all of them. And then chainsaws. So, honestly, it was a good terror trim all around. I think they're just reusing all of the costumes they've had from the Blumhouse mazes from the past, which is great. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Happened a long time ago. Whatever happened here happened a long time ago. You need to go home. Love dwellers are an endangered species here. You need to go home, miss. Love dwellers are an endangered...
Just got out of Fallout. I've seen the show. I haven't played the game.
Same.
Very close to the show.
Yes.
It kind of like jumped around. You start in the vaults, then you get to the wasteland, then you get to the grocery store, the super duper market.
Yeah. I feel like they struggled figuring out how to make it scary. I like being in the world, but
Yes, it's definitely more sci-fi. I think it would have been great for FanFest.
Yes.
Like a FanFest version.
That's where it should be.
But I think they tried to go with the scary parts being like the Pharaoh ghouls, because there was a lot of Pharaoh ghouls at the end. The giant rad bear puppet, though, he was cool.
That was cool.
He was really cool. Just wasn't scary for me.
No.
Hola, mis amigos. We meet again. You are indeed brave to travel to such a remote and desolate place.
just got out of Monstruos 3. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know who the other two fables are.
Scary though.
But it ended with La Llorona,
La Llorona.
which we know and love. Do we love? Yeah, we love.
I love her.
She drowned her children.
She's
It's
awful,
fine.
but she's dope.
Honestly, Monstruos always a hit here.
I like it.
They
I
always
always like
nail
it.
it.
I always like it.
The giant La Llorona, where she's like eating the child, and you just see
Oh.
little
My
feet dangling.
favorite.
Yes. I think we went in through a cast change though, because there wasn't a person getting eaten by the other one.
Yeah.
And then there's one room we walked in, there was a giant La Llorona, but I don't think they were there to control it, so we
No.
missed it.
Yeah.
So there's multiple giant La Lloronas. She's definitely the finale fable. But the second one was like a horse girl,
Yeah.
and she kept coming out. I don't know.
She was everywhere. She was everywhere.
popping out. Honestly, never. I don't think Monsters has ever been bad
It
here.
hasn't missed yet.
It's a great time. And if you're looking for Hami Kuma, he is in the gift shop. Yes, we love. All right, and that is it. We have conquered Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood. What was everyone's favorite house?
Ooh.
On the spot.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yes.
I think mine was Terrifier.
Oh.
Surprisingly.
I think mine was also Terrifier, only because how similar it was to Five Nights in Orlando. Once they get Bonnie and Chica, though, it might be Five Nights, so Universal, get on that. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you real soon. Happy spooky season!